Attention, listeners across the galaxy, all the way from Australia to Houston. Do you have a pube problem? If so, our friends at Manscaped have cleared you for takeoff with their 4th generation and brand new Lawnmower 4.0. Kick your pubes to the next planet with the Performance Package 4.0. The orbits in your pants will feel like you're in zero gravity when you use the best tools for the job from the leaders in male grooming. Join the 2 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped and get your rocket ready for takeoff by going to manscaped.com for 20% off plus free shipping with the code JOECODE. Go for it. Okay. Hey, everyone. Welcome to Joe Code, the podcast where we keep the content and the outfits fresh. Typically don't wear a collared shirt to the podcast, but I'm trying to wear a different outfit. I shouldn't say outfit, a different shirt. I will probably always wear these jeans to every podcast, but at least a different shirt every time, whether it be collar or t-shirt. So if people don't like this shirt, get a life. I don't know what to tell you. I think it's fine. It's got an interesting pattern here on the collar. There's a penguin right here, right there, right here. There it is. Got it. Found it. So, all right, let's get into it. Someone said to me yesterday, they go, I don't know if to be offended by this or what, but they said, did you get a haircut? Because my hair is growing in a little bit because I cut my head shaving last week, so I'm letting the head heal because I don't want to attack the wound again. Sure. So, no, I've had a hair growth. I didn't get a haircut. The hair is growing in. That's what happened. That's why I look different. Should I be offended by that? I feel like that was...
Has this person seen you since the pandemic
They're
started?
like, I know you look different. Yeah, they saw me like a week ago. There was someone at the Comedy Store.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah. I don't know that you should be offended, but it is odd.
It is odd. Yeah, I guess it's funny. Yeah, you got... When in doubt, change the blade. That's what I'll say about shaving.
Yeah.
You want to gash your head like Hannibal Lecter. Now, that reference comes from the movie Hannibal. I feel like you have to explain this. Remember when he cuts Ray Liotta's head?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was wondering.
So you don't want to be doing that.
Yeah. Don't take the entire top of your skull off. And then eat some of your brains.
Also, don't eat your brains.
Yeah. Also, don't raise pigs to be murderers.
Also
that's another thing from that movie.
Very intense movie.
Yeah.
I didn't know that guy was Gary Oldman until later on either.
Yeah.
It's very creepy.
Definitely not as good as Silence of the Lambs, but interesting.
Yes, that's for sure. All right, let's I want to do an early This Sucks. We'll start off we'll get into it right away.
Sure.
And This Sucks this week is walking on sand. Let me say this, the Pacific Ocean is beautiful.
Sure.
I love it. To look at it, it's magical. It's amazing, but going to the beach, I wish the sand was not there. I don't like it.
Because of texture or...
Yeah,
heat?
I can't... If I go to the beach now, I wear hiking shoes. Otherwise, I can't get it. If I'm wearing sandals, as soon as you hit the sand, if you're wearing sandals, it probably takes about a half hour to get to the water. I feel like you're not moving at all.
Yeah. It can get pretty thick out there.
I wish the sand can we replace the sand with grass?
Till you get to the water.
Yes. I want grass. I want I'll take wet sand.
Sure.
And then the water. The wet sand is fine because you can walk on that.
Yeah.
The dry sand is too much.
So this isn't heat related at all?
No. No, I specifically have a beef with dry sand. I find it annoying.
Yeah. You're not a big beach volleyball player?
No. No, yeah, I don't even know how people do that.
It's tough. It's really tough. The only fun thing is you can dive and not hurt yourself.
Yeah, and you have to be over 6 foot.
Yeah, if you want to be good, yeah.
Oh, yeah, back to my head, I still shampoo and condition my head.
Okay, all right.
Is that odd because I have no hair? But here's the thing, I want to take care of the scalp.
Sure. That makes sense.
Okay, good, thanks.
Yeah.
I don't want it to sound like I'm crazy, like I'm wasting money.
Well, I wouldn't use a lot of it.
No, just a dab.
Yeah.
Maybe the size of a nickel.
Yeah. That's good.
But I need to keep up my scalp health. I don't want dandruff. I went to these big dinners too. I don't like big dinners with people. Like, I think 6 is a good group if you go out for a birthday or something. I did a birthday dinner over the weekend where it's 12 people. That's way too much.
Yeah.
We gave the server, I believe, 10 credit cards.
Oh, wow.
And they wanted to poison everybody as soon as we did that. They just hated us. And then she thought, because I was in charge of the credit cards, they thought I wanted them to itemize it. I'm like, no, I'm not trying to ruin your life. Divide it evenly.
Yeah, that's nice.
You know? But yeah, and then, but I'll talk to some people that work in restaurants and they're like, yeah, you should really only do 2 or 3 cards. Well, I'm like, well, if you're getting a $150 tip, is it that hard to run a few extra credit cards to go like this to a machine?
Yeah.
You're making, if we're there for 2 hours and the dinner is, like expensive and let's say you make a $150 tip in 2 hours. So you're getting $75 an hour. I know it's stressful.
Certainly.
But I think you could run a few extra cards.
Yeah, I mean, the machine's doing the math for you.
Yeah. But just in general, these big, like if you can't talk to everyone at the table, there's too many people.
Yeah. I mean, I was in a wedding this weekend, so I had several of those big meals. It's bananas.
Yeah, it's just too much. Like this table right here is a perfect size. Like if you sat in them, you can get everyone at all angles. If I sat here, if someone was there, we could get a good chat going still.
Yeah. You can maybe get 8 around that thing.
Yeah, you probably could.
Yeah, I pretty much talked to the nearest 4 people.
Yeah, that's all you can really do. And then you just hope the conversation is good. I'm getting a lot of flack for not trying these seltzers.
Mm-hmm.
That's all people want to drink nowadays.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I'm not getting into it. Let me tell you something. When I grew up, alcohol wasn't supposed to taste good. Okay? Now, I don't mean I drank as a child. I'm just saying I don't remember there ever being good tasting drinks.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I don't drink today.
Yeah, alcohol. Like beer, I drink beer now, but I don't even know if I like it or I just got used to it. Because it looks like pee.
Yep.
It straight up looks like urine. So, I remember the first full beer I ever had was I was a freshman in high school. Sorry, Dad, when you listen to this, well, what are you going to do? Ground me retroactive grounding? I don't think so. But I did have my first full beer as a freshman in high school, and I remember how terrible it tasted. Now, I don't know if I became accustomed to that taste or I just enjoy the after effects of what beer does, the good times and all that, but I like the fact, I like the alcohols that don't taste good. Like, have you ever had scotch? It's awful.
I don't think I've had scotch.
Have you tasted it? It tastes like gasoline and rainwater. It's just, I mean, whether you put it on ice or not, scotch is brutal. But scotch, when you drink that, you know you're going to get messed up. It's, and scotch really is an adult drink. It's really, scotch, I would say, is a dad's drink.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be times as a dad where you're going to want to get drunk. And scotch is perfect for that because it's just one glass, you can sip it, and it'll get you wasted. And your kids won't know that you're getting wasted because you're just sipping out of one cup.
Yeah.
I think as a dad, it would be hard to be a beer guy if you're looking to get drunk. I think it would look pretty bad if you're cracking open like 6-7 beers in front of your kids.
As a guy whose friends were parents were alcoholics, yeah, it's a bad look.
Yeah, you just see can after can being cracked open, and I think even as a child, you'd be like, "That's a lot of drinks."
Yeah. If I was doing that with sodas, you'd stop me.
Yeah.
I'd stop me.
Exactly.
I've done that once. I went drink for drink with a buddy, soda, and I felt awful.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the thing. Well, anyways, I think I'm gonna stay true to myself, stay true to Joe Code, and not taste the seltzers. These fruity drink. I drank juice as a child. Okay, I'm a man now. Mm-hmm. I drink beer. I don't drink juice.
The wedding I was at ran out of White Claws.
Yeah, of course they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, well then did they sub in Truly? Did Truly come to the rescue?
No. It was they drank so much of that stuff that they ran out.
I mean, yeah, it's just like I'm at the bar the other night. My friend comes back with, for the group of us, 4 White Claws, raspberry. I'm like, I don't want this. I said I wanted a beer.
Yeah. That's not a replacement.
Man. Yeah, I don't like it.
I don't think seltzer water tastes good at all. So.
Yeah, I don't even like seltzer water, really. Why would I like a seltzer fruity alcohol type deal?
And it's barely flavored. Like it's a wisp of a flavor.
How do you know? I thought you don't drink.
I've tried just because I'm like, what is this? What could this possibly taste? No, it's terrible. It's like somebody in the other room whispered lemon. That's what it tastes like.
All right, yeah. If the flavor is barely there, not worth it to me. So, anyway, we've been hearing from some fans. One guy told me that he listens to the podcast while pumping iron. Good. If I can fire you up, get you motivated, that's what's up. It wasn't my intention when I started this podcast to have people working out to it. I figured it was more of a break at work, get ready for work, drive to work, drive home from work kind of podcast. But if I get you jacked up and want you to build muscle as I flex, get after it. I specifically gave out an email for people to write into the podcast, but people are DMing me on Instagram. So can we freaking follow directions, please? I gave an email. Maybe I didn't spell it right, but I believe the email is joecodepodcast@gmail.com.
Maybe we didn't say it in the first 2 episodes.
So
I don't know.
I'll say it again. Yeah. JOECODEPODCAST @A with the circle GMAIL.com. Was that clear enough?
It's also in the description on iTunes.
Okay,
and
perfect.
YouTube. I put the email in both.
So, and then somebody else asked me about the Bears, because the Bears are talking about like moving out to the suburbs. They're looking at a stadium out there.
No way.
Yeah, it's weird. I think I would not like it. I think any Chicago sports team playing in the suburbs would be weird.
Yeah.
Part of the magic and the allure is going downtown, especially the Bears. They play right on the lake.
Yeah.
The Bears on the lakefront is it's everything.
Yeah.
The wind, the cold, that's the Bears.
And they just redid the stadium like 15 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know why they would. But I would not want any Chicago sports team in the south. They're all downtown, and that's where they belong. The White Sox are a little bit south of downtown, but they're still in the general vicinity. They're just a few miles south of the downtown loop. But yeah, no suburbs. We don't want that. Ready for an out-of-world experience, fellas? Look no further than the Performance Package 4.0 from Manscaped that has just taken off in not only the USA, but Canada, the UK, across Europe, Australia, South Africa, and Singapore. Inside this package, you'll find their Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, Crop Preserver ball deodorant, Crop Reviver toner, Performance boxer briefs, and a travel bag to hold your whole solar system. First scheduled for liftoff, new Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer. This spaceship is here to guide you on a journey to trim your balls, body, butt, and even Uranus. This 4th generation trimmer also features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology. The Lawnmower 4.0 has a 7,000 RPM motor, a new multi-function on-off switch, can engage a travel lock, and is even waterproof. The Lawnmower 4.0 also has a 4000K LED spotlight you could turn on and off when needed for a more precise shave throughout your travels across the universe. The Performance Package 4.0 also includes the Weed Whacker. It's like having a little astronaut to chop your worst weeds up top in your nose and ear. The Weed Whacker is also waterproof and uses a 9,000 RPM motor-powered 360-degree rotary dual-blade system. The nose and ear hair trimmer provides proprietary skin-safe technology which helps prevent nicks, snags, and tugs in those delicate holes. Don't forget to use Crop Preserver ball deodorant and their Crop Reviver to help your little planets be on their A game while feeling the sun's heat. Manscaped even threw in 2 free gifts to their Performance Package 4.0, the Manscaped Boxers and the Shed Travel Bag. Abort hairy balls and Buzz Lightyear that Woody with Manscaped. Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code JOECODE at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code JOECODE at manscaped.com. For a clean trinity and beyond, your space balls will thank you. I've got a date tonight.
Ooh.
Aaron.
Ooh.
I think that's why I'm wearing my I'm dressed for it now. It's the morning, but I'm not going to shower. I'm going to do my daily activities, go like this, go with my hair growth. Not shave. No, I got to shave. I got to shave tonight.
It looks good.
Thanks. What?
Your beard, your head.
Yeah, but you can't. It's hard to maintain this.
Yeah. I'm sure. Yeah.
Like if it just stayed, like if I could hit the pause button.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That'd be nice. Because yeah, I actually like this too. But then you have to get a trimmer, and you have to pick the right length, and then you have to go around, and then you have to look and be like, oh, is this even there? It's even harder with the head to do that. That's why I just shave it clean, because then you don't have to look. Oh, is this even with that? No, it's just all the hair's gone. End of story.
Yeah.
But yeah, let me talk about dating. I don't really. I guess I could talk about dating. I try not to cut. I don't want to cut too deep on this podcast, but Aaron, do you think the people like that?
They do. They love it.
Yeah, well, good for them. No, because I don't know. I get kind of sour on dating. I haven't been on a date in a while, and it's just, I don't know. I guess.
Well, you shouldn't have been on a date in a while because of the pandemic.
Well, yeah. Also, that's a great point, and I think I talked about that before. But yeah, and also like all of last, like my mom was like this time last year, my mom was like really sick, so it was like I wasn't horny.
Yeah.
That wasn't really on my mind to be going out and getting some. I don't like when people ask that question either. Did you get some?
Yeah.
Why not ask me, did you get all of it?
There you go.
Don't assume I only got some.
Yeah.
Maybe I got it all. But yeah, I'm going to this person I never met, which actually is better for me,
Yeah.
I guess.
Sure.
Because typically the women I know don't want to date me. I mean, is that I don't know, but that's just the reality of it.
I think that's just that's statistics in general of any population.
Yeah, I
The women
mean,
that aren't dating you don't want to date you.
yeah. Well, I mean, I've tried though. Like, there's just in the last, I would say, 5 to 7 years, there's been 3 women that I've had a good rapport, friendship with, that I'm like, oh, this could be the one. And each time it got more intense. I was like, this could be the one. Then I was like, the next one, I was like, oh, I think this is it. And then the last one, I was like, oh, this is my soulmate for sure. But all of them were like, no, I don't think so. I think just the friend thing is fine. I think we're good there. Whatever. It's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for assuming that this great connection and rapport that we have could lead to something more. What an idiot I am.
It's tough. Certainly been there.
It is, yeah, and you can't blame the person because there's all this stuff about timing and being in the right place mentally, and then Los Angeles. What a great place to try and find a person. But yeah, it's tough too because I feel like if you're single, I feel like no matter what I don't know what I'm saying here. I feel like when you're single, 50% of your time is spent trying to find a partner.
Yeah.
And then there's everything else, your job, whatever else. But I feel like if you're single, that's always like on your mind, and it's like, oh, I need somebody. I need to find somebody. And then people are like, oh, you got to work on yourself. I am. I work out.
My wife had a spreadsheet.
Of what?
Of like all the guys she went out with, and she went on a lot of dates apparently.
Yeah, I mean, it's dating. Then you got to go there, and you're like, oh, where are you from? Oh, that's nice. I've been there. Oh, I'm from... No, I never went there. What's it like? Guess what? Don't care.
I mean, you should care a little bit.
Yeah, well, no, I've never been to Boston. Sorry. And I'm not trashing, but I'm just saying if someone's from there, I've never been there. Maybe I'll go. I've never really been at the East Coast. All I've really been to is New York. So if anyone's wondering, that's irrelevant to the discussion we're having here. But yeah, the bottom line is I don't. And then you got to ask them their job. I don't even know what a lot of my friends do, because if it goes past one sentence, I can't follow what somebody does for a living.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm a chef. Oh, I'm a teacher. Okay, those are easy.
Yeah.
But if someone's like, well, I do this data, and then the paper I write, then go to the office. I can't follow it. But yeah, I think ideally you would want to be with romantically someone that you have a good friendship with.
Sure. Where'd you find this young lady? Sorry for assuming she's young or a lady.
I believe she's right around my age. She just messaged me on Instagram.
Ooh, that's cool.
Again, didn't follow the email instructions that I gave.
She's a fan.
If you want to ask me out, email me.
She's a fan of the pod?
I believe so. I don't know how she knows or at least probably. Well, she probably knows me from going deep with Chad and JT. I feel like JT now getting into this personal stuff here, cutting deep. I try not to cut deep. I like to give,
particularly on your scalp.
Yes, thank you. I like to give about 75% of myself. The other stuff I want to keep in, but now I feel like I'm cutting. You guys are cracking me open a little bit.
There you go.
Well, it's not you guys. I'm doing it to myself out of my own volition. It's tough. Like getting rejected, you know how hard that is?
Oh, yeah. Well aware.
All right. Sorry for striking a nerve. But yeah, it's like, not just like the rejection of like, just like going up to someone like, hey, you want to go out for ice cream? No, I'm not talking about that. Just someone, but like someone you thought, like, hey, this could be something, and that's tough. I'm sorry. I thought you liked a guy that was 180 pounds of solid muscle. Forgive me for assuming that. Forgive me for assuming you thought a guy who ate mostly organic would be attractive. I do eat a lot of organic food, by the way. If people are wondering, I know they know me from Joe Eats. I'm not just some slob. I eat mostly organic throughout the week. And the thing I found with organic food, it's really just straight up fuel for the body. Like I really feel nothing after I eat it. I just feel nourished. Like you don't feel any kind of aches or pains. You're like, oh, that's really sitting in my stomach. You just feel like you can get through the day. And I think that's really important.
Sure.
You don't want to feel bloated. You don't want to feel gross. Stuff like that. I would like to talk now about This Is Great.
Okay.
All right, time for This Is Great. Fun, upbeat segment. We're not going to talk about Aaron getting rejected. We're going to...
Appreciate it.
Hey, you're married with a kid now. You're good.
Yeah. I'm very happy now.
Yeah, I'm still I'm still at square one. So anyway, This Is Great. Taco Bell Sorry, I love it. I can't stay away. Last week I had it twice in 3 days. If you got a problem with that, email me.
I've been there too.
I've
had it twice in a day, I think. Yeah.
For me, it's my number one fast food. I can justify going twice in a week though if you just get different items.
Yeah.
That's what I did. You say, okay, well at least I tried something different.
Yeah.
Which is basically the same stuff, just in a different shape.
Yeah, pretty much.
So that's kind of how Mexican food works anyway. But yeah, Taco Bell is my number one. It's so good. I'm a big cheesy gordita crunch steak quesadilla guy. I can't stay away. I get it. I've been going once a week. Yeah, wait, let's cool it. Again, let me remind people I eat organic.
It's also a solid value. Like, it's pretty decently priced for most things. You can get a couple different things.
Well, yeah, that's the thing too. When it's
not even
cheap,
going to double digits.
Right. Well, I tend to go in the double digits. But yeah, I'd say Wendy's is my number 2 fast food.
Solid.
I'll say this. I will put the Dave's Double up there with any fast food burger. Again, if you have a problem, email me. Sorry for being aggressive about that, but
we're gonna maybe get an email from JT on that one.
The Dave's Double's fantastic. It really is.
I like that it's square.
Yeah,
Something
it's square.
About being square. I like it.
It's delicious. It's good value. The bun, very soft. Melts in your mouth.
How do you feel about sesame seeds? I don't think we need them.
I don't necessarily need that in my life.
Yeah.
I prefer just a soft, regular bun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let's get a little, before we close out here, let's get a little softball talk in.
Sure.
So I feel like I'm really hitting my groove now.
Totally. How's your hand?
It's sore. My hand is sore and my shoulder is sore, but that's just being a little bit older. But I feel good about what I'm doing. I feel good at the plate. I don't think we're going to lose another game.
It's highly possible. Yeah.
Is that too... Can I be that confident?
No, I think it's entirely possible we won't lose another game.
But yeah, now that you said it, yeah, my hand is sore. My shoulder is sore.
He caught an absolute... Did you catch that, or did you have to pick it up and throw it?
I had to pick it up and throw it. It almost knocked my hand off.
Yeah, that's right. It was really, really hard to hit.
Smoking line drive.
Was it their big guy, or...
No, it wasn't. That was a thing, too. It was kind of unexpected.
Yeah.
I think it was one of the smaller guys. But, yeah, I'm excited for soft. But I'm not diving anymore because I dove on my shoulder and that. And then I didn't even get the ball. Like, when you dive and you don't even get it, it's like, okay.
Yeah.
What are you just trying to show off? Dive and come up with it.
I mean, that ball was hit really hard down the line.
Oh, whatever. Let's see.
We sent that team down, by the way.
That team we just beat?
By beating them, they went down.
Wow.
Yeah.
They don't seem like they belong down anything.
Yeah. They'll probably smoke the competition down there.
Okay. Yeah. All right. What, anything to end on here?
That is one thing I could talk about from that game, though, is...
What?
I don't know if you noticed it as much as I did. I was really bothered by it. Is the catcher was talking while the ball was coming.
Yeah, it's like, these guys, nice head games. It's like he's trying to think he's like funny or like being, like trying to make friends, but you're really just, that's a tactic for distraction.
Yeah, it wasn't like he was.
Everyone's out there for blood.
He wasn't like he was talking to me. He was saying like, you know, that's a strike. That's the one right there. Whatever. It's just like, no, that's actually a ball, and I'm not going to swing at it. It's really annoying.
It's softball. It's fun. Deep down, everyone's intense. Everyone's there to win. You play to win the game.
Yeah.
Like Herm Edwards said. Everyone's out there to win. You tell me it's fun, I'm here to have a good time. No, you're there to win. Otherwise, you wouldn't have put this uniform on today. That's right, Aaron.
Yeah.
And with that, we will we'll end this week's episode. We nothing. I don't know what I'm saying there. We'll end it now. That was that was this episode of Joe Code. Everyone, thank you so much. Please don't forget to email, and thank you.